Welcome back, friends, to episode 3 of our last spell run, which happens to be the start of day 4. We will start with leveling up. We've already got our money and items from the rewards from the evening. Let's see, Vivian here. Again, got a couple options. Movement points are always handy, as is damage. With 27 accuracy, she's probably fine in that department. Ultimately, yeah, this is good. Uh, Isolation. Now, with her weapons, she's not hitting that many isolated targets, but you do end up creating a lot of isolated targets. So I think we will take that one. And perk-wise, we've already kind of plotted out here. After critical runes, we were thinking about Relentless, but we already gave her quite a boost to her base movement. I don't know if we'll need that one or not. This is pretty useful because you can run up to enemies that are far away, kill them, and then you get bonus movement points restored so you can move away again. But she's already got quite a bit. I think instead I may change it up, and overload is always good. An extra bag slot and extra uses per night for every item. That can be used for mana, that can be used for extra attacks, and these extra attacks don't take action points, so if you need to do a whole bunch of damage in a turn, I think we'll go with that one actually. I'm kind of a fan of it. Glass Cannon's also a potential one. I'd have to give her more health through level ups, but 15 crit is always a good boost, but we'll go with Overload for her. Next up here, we've got Geralt. The perk we've got, well, let's look at his level up stats here. Well, I mean, 10 plus or 10% damage is pretty hard to say no to. His accuracy isn't the greatest for an archer, but it's only a base level here, so we'll take that. Skill range is always handy, and none of these are particularly great. So we'll take that. And what do we have on our list here? He took Overload as well, and then we were I was considering longer weapons. The penalty to reliability is kind of a problem, however. This is a tough one. He has a boost already to reliability, so in some ways losing some isn't that big a deal, but why give something up? He's already got decent range and the map is small, and he doesn't have the third eye perk, which would let him maximize use of that range. So instead, I think we might actually do this one. I hadn't done it before. This is going to put his mana levels really high, but as we saw, the Rain of Arrows and some of his other abilities, they can do a lot of damage, and since these waves of enemies on this level are 30% larger, we will probably be using a lot more of these special abilities trying to clear things out. So I think that'll be good for him. Edwidge here. Let's see what she gets. I mean, a bonus of 3 movement points, but I don't really know if that's what she needs at this point. Although, I mean, her mana is crap, but that's only a boost of 5. Don't need armor for her. This seems excessive, but again, I might as well take it while we're here. I could re-roll. I think we'll just take the magic damage and be done with it. And looking at my little chart here, after third eye, I didn't have a lot of good options. I ended up going for Runic Gift. That will give her more mana, and these trinkets can give a lot of bonuses like extra action points and things. So the bigger problem might end up being we've only got a couple nights left, and we need to buy trinkets for everybody. And we also need to buy probably at least one more person to help fight off. So you get creatures coming from both directions. Let's see. Let's look at new heroes. Since there's only a couple nights left, we probably want to recruit the highest level one we can. Ugh. A magic user with negative magic damage is not a good thing. And negative to opportunism, I mean, it's not a big deal. Extra mana, though. And comes with the orb. That's not great, although it does have the crit perk tree, which is nice. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. I don't want to take the really low ranking ones, but she's what, level 4? This guy's level 3, so okay, let's take a look at them. It's a melee fighter, negative 10% damage, negative 15 armor. I mean, an extra bag slot in dodge, poison perk, which I don't like that tree, so no. And a ranged fighter with negative accuracy, that's also terrible. Negative on crit chance. Yeah, these are all terrible. But I don't have, well, it looks like I have a lot of money. There's a lot of stuff to spend it on. And paying 50 to re-roll the roster is a lot. I think of the bunch, this one's probably the least terrible. So we'll take her. Not ideal, but I'd need an extra person. And I think that will work. What's next? We can level her up. Well, I mean, despite some of her shortfalls, he has some nice level ups already. Alright, let's take a look at the perk tree. So we got quite a few good options here. I mean, extra mana is always a good one to have. Steady aim, while it's better for the ranged attack character, it's useful for the magic users as well. Cherry picking is great for taking out the individuals because it only gives the bonus to isolated targets, but I mean, there will be a lot of those, and it's nice to be able to one-shot them. So these are all good. Critical runes can be good. I like Third Eye a decent amount. First Blood is probably my favorite. And as we've already seen, Overload's kind of a favorite too, as long as I can get potions and things. So, a lot of options. What do we see over here? Block. I think we're going to take this one just to get a huge amount of mana so we can use lots of magic. We're definitely going to take this one, and I think we will take this as well. These will pay off certainly in the last mission when it's a longer fight, and we can keep recharging or using special abilities to kill the enemy. So she's got a couple level ups here. We're going to take 10% damage, certainly. I guess, I mean, this is tempting, but it's only 1 point. 10% extra damage. We will certainly take that. 3 movement, I think. Excellent. She got a lot of excellent rolls there. I mean, this might be worth a reroll. Nothing great. Let's take the reliability. She didn't have a huge, I mean, plus 15 because of her perk, so she's up to what, 28% chance. Not great, but none of these, not going to be, don't have that many days left to really maximize on that. So let's go with this. Multi-hits plus 1. There's only a handful of weapons that she can multi-hit with. It'd be the wand and magic missile. But that's not terrible, and none of these other ones are useful at all. If we pick this, that means we have to basically give her a wand and go with the multi-hit route. But I'm okay with that, I think, because that's actually not a terrible... If we can get other items that will increase her multi-hits, that could be pretty powerful. Alright. Now we've got kind of a tough decision to make. The mist is going to keep moving forward closer to the town, and it's already a little close. They'll be able to hit it like in 2 turns of walking. In fact, some of the faster ones, like runners, can probably hit it, just come out of the mist and hit it. But if I build the seer location, it takes, I think, 3 workers to push the fog back. And I believe on the last day, it goes all the way back and resets. So I don't know if I want to just tough it out for a night or two as it gets closer, and then on the final night, which is, again, I think this is day 4. So day 5, day 6, day 7. We've got 3 nights left. So the third night it gets pushed back. I mean, tonight and tomorrow, it might be worth just dealing with it, using those workers to make more money or other items. So one thing I think I'll do is we can restore mana. Right now, base for 1 worker is 8 mana to all heroes. If you look here, low, low, low. So that's probably going to be worth it. This dude needs a lot more. We can do Benediction and give him 6 more. And then where's my spellcaster? She's only got 26. We can use 50 gold. I don't think it's worth it for now. On a short run, we'll give her +3. So she's slowly moving up. Let's take a look at the shop and see what they have. So we've got a better bow, and I don't know who we're going to give this to. Maybe our wizard with low mana. +9 mana will be helpful for her. An axe +2. This looks like a one-handed axe, so it does for 1 action point. It swings and hits the 3 tiles in front. Not a huge amount of damage base, but it does hit 3 things. The hammer hits 1 target much harder, and there's no block allowed. So different techniques, different approaches. I think our archer is already pretty well set up, so I may not have to go with that. These potions, I was hoping for a mana potion. 22 for Sword Blast Scroll 2. Might want that. Slightly better special attack for our melee fighter. Spiked Helm. Meh. This does give, so the axes are inaccurate. They give a bonus to the enemy's dodge, but this one gives a bonus to accuracy, so that kind of helps mitigate that. I don't like the other stats that well, but I do want a better weapon for our fighter. And this is 1 solid hit. I think I would prefer mass damage like this. So let's go with this. Let's re-roll. Steel Sword. What's this? Mage's Robes. Magic damage, move points, reliability. It's okay. Nothing's incredible. This is the 2-handed version of the axe. It swings and hits 5 tiles in a line sideways, which is kind of crazy, but it takes 2 action points. I think the hand axe is probably better. Let's see. Don't need that. Offhand wand with magic missile 1. It's only magic missile 1, but it will go well with our multi-hit person. This is a lame potion of mana, but +7, and my people with perks will get to use it twice a night, so 14 mana recharged. Multi-hit and damage. That'll go well with our character, so maybe we will take the offhand wand, even though it's kind of lame. This one's not great. Alright, so let's take a look, actually. Which character had the perk for multi-hit? Not you. Our new wizard. Okay, so our new wizard, we don't need to take this away. It might be good to have. We can let her keep the shield. And then we can give her the offhand wand. We give her this. So now she's got +2 multi-hit, and the wand, she's got a... In fact, she's never going to use the shields. Instead, let's do this. She'll go into battle with the orb and the offhand wand. She still gets the bonus from the shield, but I don't have to keep switching back and forth between weapon sets. I think that's probably fair enough. What else do we have? You've got plenty of mana. That needs to go to you. +9 mana. Suddenly you're getting a little better off. Let's double check and make sure this doesn't have a maximum number of shots or anything. It does not. So that's good. And 2 uses per turn. That's fine. That'll be 4 action points, so she won't get to do... she's not going to miss out on anything there. Our melee fighter, we don't need to take away the spear. It just probably won't get used as much as this thing. Damage isn't increased that much, as you see, but because it's hitting 3 targets, the overall damage output is greater. Sword Blast base, Sword Blast +2. We'll give her both. It's just important when we use them to make sure that we pick the higher one first. You've got plenty of mana, because you're not going to use it that often. What's the special ability on this thing? It's got the Intimidating Scream, which lowers enemy damage. And the Axe Boomerang, or you can throw it and it hits, well, 5 squares. So again, you can take out a big chunk of enemies. That one, it does look like with her perks to physical damage, it does more, 150 to 220, so that's good. Next, we'll give our archer a second bow. Now he's got a long bow and a short bow. And who does this need to go to? You've got 2 potions. You've got 49. You've got the most, so let's, I guess, go to you. Alright, so my primary magic damage dealers have either a lot of mana or recharging potions. Let's take a look at the town, see if there's anything else we want to buy. I'm kind of tempted to buy this for our melee fighter instead of using the spear, because the spear is not a good alternate weapon. This gives a bonus to damage and lets him hit single targets with a single action point. I think we'll do it. The bonus to damage is pretty nice as well. Another 8%. Never go wrong with that. Anything else? I can't quite afford those. Maybe if I sell stuff, I can sell up to 10, which will get me to 54. This isn't that critical, I don't think. So I think we're good there. We've got 1 worker left and a little bit of money. 70 to upgrade, 70 to upgrade, 70 to upgrade. So we can't upgrade my houses anymore. I think we're only allowed to have 4. We can't buy another one. We could buy another mana well. Which is kind of silly. We could do, if we buy another mana well, we could actually boost another person's maximum mana level, I guess. That's a good early investment I haven't thought of. We might just save the money. We need to buy another hero probably and have 5 going into the last fight. I don't think I can do anything else. Let's scrap. Yeah, I don't think there are any good corpse piles. Just a small one over there. So we'll do that. I think we will repair everything. Since they're closer, they're going to get to the fence line. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. We're probably going to keep... Now that she has an axe as her primary weapon, it might still work better here, because there's going to be people funneling through here 3 wide. So axe person can go here. My best ranged person. All right, we gotta build some doors, I think, first. As I think about it. So, put one here. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. We probably at least need some simple defenses just to stop them for a turn. Why did that go away? We'll just rely on those barricades for now. Barricades. And that looks fine. I think actually we'll have our axe character up here. Between the sword and the axe should be okay at killing stuff over here. We'll probably put our ranged person here on the corner. I think this person's our most powerful fighter, and we'll be able to flex back and forth between both sides. And then my two wizards will try to hold off this angle over here. Between the two of them, they should be okay. This is my newer one and my previous one. She's got a decent amount of movement, right? Yeah, 13. So she can move up and shoot at somebody. We'll stay behind the doors there. If we're going to do that, it might make sense. We got 157 materials. Do I want to buy more ballistas? Yeah, they're 40. I could theoretically buy 3 of them. Sure. I'll put one here. And one. I kind of get in the way of movement, but sure. I don't know if those are a good decision or not. I haven't used them very much. I've been underwhelmed with them in the past, but with more creatures and the fact that we're leaving lots of them injured, I'm thinking those may be better to have now. The other thing is I could purchase, and I have in the past, these little barricades, if nothing else, just to kind of slow them down for a turn or funnel them into kill areas. Let's put up a couple of those. Especially over here, since these guys are ranged focused. Okay, I think that's good. Yep, we'll save that for next turn. We've got people positioned where we want them, and I think we've equipped them with everything, right? So let's have at it. Okay, well, the good thing is they're still slow. I don't see any runners of the fast ones darting out. And if you look up here, I'm not seeing anything in the mist over here, which is nice. I don't want them spread out everywhere. I'd like them clumped. Well, let's move up and start picking away. And they're going to take more and more damage to kill every turn now. Didn't kill a single one. We can finish this one off, though, probably. You got plenty of movement, so we'll fall back just to make sure she doesn't get shot by archers. I mean, I could poison these guys. That's a decent target for it. It'll slowly damage them, although they've got a blocker in the front. I think instead we'll just do regular attacks on them. Actually, maybe magic missile is not a bad choice here, just to start things off. No, I can't see. Alright, we gotta kill this guy. He's a problem. And unfortunately, that is not the most efficient attack. It does a lot of bonus damage against isolated targets, but its raw damage output's kind of limited. Yeah, we gotta try it again. hit what we can. You've been slowed down. Is that worth it? Yeah, whatever. Maybe. And we'll fall back a bit. You are kind of out of position. This Relentless would be handy. She could run up, hit that guy. She'd have 3 movement points left and then get 2 back, and then she'd have 5 movement points to get away. But again, it's not super critical at the moment, so we'll just come here. Doesn't look like anyone will reach her. And we've got our archer still, who can pick away at people. We'll just use these regular attacks for now. I do want to use a longbow on him, just because it will give me a bonus to damage because of the isolation, although it's not a huge amount of damage. No block, and this guy's got a lot of armor, a lot of block. Yeah, might as well finish him while we're here. Looks good. You might as well boost your dodge just in case. And we'll call it good. So, the spear and its linear attack would be nice here. But we gotta work with what we've got. Instead, we can hop over here. Step up here and do a swing with the axe. Kills 3. That is not a square, so I can't go there, unfortunately. I do have the sword, which has a nice move attack. And the sword does lots of mobility stuff, which is nice. Let's come up here and hit this guy. Very nice. Excellent. That was a very productive sweep with him. For you, Hedwige does not have the bonus to magic missile, I don't think. Yep, just 4 regular. Let's see. You do have lightning and fireball, but there's no good group targets, so let's just walk up and do the regular attacks again. Good. Let's plink that guy, and then we'll pull out the wand and finish him off. And over here, this guy's isolated, so you get bonus damage against him with the orb. Still not enough to kill him, though, except with the crit. The crit makes a difference. This guy's also isolated. We were talking utilizing magic missile with her more, so let's try that. 1's not going to kill him, so we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got crits. I should have been counting on those. You, longbow, can take a shot at that guy and see if you can finish him off. And let's come over here. Your short bow power shot. He's getting a lot of crits. Another crit. He must have the some major perks going on. Let's hit this guy too. And fall back. Now he's kind of centralized again. He doesn't get any bonuses. So let's just go ahead and drink the mana potion now. This person has no bonuses. So do they have critical runes or not is the question. This person doesn't. Oh, hasn't used anything yet. 43, 49, doesn't have a magic potion. Oh, yeah, oh, we're good, I think. Finish one off, that's good. Alright, let's go with book does more damage, so we'll hit that one. Hit him again. Let's go with a lightning bolt on this guy. It'll trickle down through quite a few of them. There's a lot of injured people there. Let's wound that guy. No, didn't even go through his armor. Probably should hit that one. You can throw a poison shot in here, and that will kill most of them. It'll take 2 turns for that guy and that guy, but they will die from the poison. And what do we have over here? We could do magic missile. We could also poison. Actually, let's do these guys. Up here. I don't think you can throw the axe. I think you have to see. We could come over here. None of this is lined up exactly like I'd like. Let's undo that move. We'll come to here. We'll dash forward. Sword strike. This is the more powerful. Not ideal. Let's come over here. Alright, let's move forward. Maybe that's the issue. Okay, you have to get adjacent. I thought you took a step forward and dash, so. Good. You've got 1 action point left and plenty of movement. Let's come over here. We'll do the skipping attack where you go through them and then recenter. So you can see mobility is huge on these melee guys, as well as having lots of different attack sets. We cleared out quite a bit of stuff there. Archer man with the longbow can pick off these individuals. Yeah, well, I'm not going to kill him, but I think next turn we can just execute him. That guy is not getting anywhere this turn, so maybe we give him a pass. Let's see what we've got over here. We've got a couple targets for the power shot. The longbow, sniping guys in the open. We're not using his special attacks really, but there's not a lot of targets for it. Nope, I meant to click on you. I mean, this is a linear attack right here. Maybe the death ray is the way to go. And we can just zap you. Why not? Doesn't look like anyone's going to be in range. Good, 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 good. Everyone's good. Smashing my barricades. They're full of anger. Well, we could... Actually, we got a couple options here. We can drop a fireball here. I mean, the one guy's already dead, but... Finish them off. These guys are a bit of a problem, so let's try to finish one. And now that he's dead, this guy's isolated. That doesn't give a bonus. I thought there was still a bonus of some sort, but maybe not. Don't have enough, but he is too slow to reach the walls now. So there's something. 38, so you're 10 down. You can drink a potion. Let's do the old death ray through here. Good, good. What else else do we have we can nuke? Let's do magic missile. That guy's too close. Now magic missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's hit that guy and try to slow him down at least. He still will reach the walls, although my ballistas will probably be able to finish him off. Looks like stuff up here the melee fighter can deal with, so we're going to focus our shooting down here some more. Power shots. Do I want to... Yeah, it's a bit of a waste. But I don't want to move. He gets a bonus to range and accuracy if he stands still. Regular shots with the bow. Let's do the longbow. Good. Anyone else isolated in range? That guy, technically. Everyone else looks like they're not isolated, although maybe take that guy out. And we still have a power shot left, so let's walk up and just shoot the closest guy in the face. Fall back. Good. Now, this guy might actually have a pretty good... So you want to hop the fence, you save action points by doing that. We'll do the skipping attack through him. We'll use our sword blast. Kill a lot of people there. We can use the other sword blast here. Not going to kill him because it's not as powerful, but it will still, because of his crits, he still did finish a lot of them off. Switch to the axe, maybe? Step up here and execute this guy. It's a little risky, but let's hit these guys with the axe. How are we going to do this? I want to get away. So we do this, we switch to this, and we dart away. And now we're out of range, and we should be safe. So we wasted an attack a little bit, but we killed quite a bit. I don't think they're going to hit my defenses, so we will call it a win there. Good, good, good. What do they got? They've got some more death. This actually looks kind of nice too. What we can do is come up here, hit this guy, dash forward. You can come over here and hit you. Let's just swing with the axe and hit 2 of these guys, and then fall back. Our archer will finish this guy off. And I have not been using his power attacks, but I probably should be. Problem is, they're horizontally aligned. I need something vertically aligned. I mean, it kind of works in here, maybe, but it's not quite set up right either. Same with tight volley. It's not angled correctly. This has the Arctic Blast. I don't really want to stun them. Well, yeah, even that's not ideal. Although this would be a pretty decent hit. But I think we can just kill these guys. They're not that tough. He's dead. Put a fireball on those guys. That's fine. Put a lightning bolt into here. Okay. Actually, that's pretty good for the magic missile user. Let's zap these guys with a ray. Step up and use magic missile. One. Why can't I see that guy? There's a blocker in the way. What if I come over a little bit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Missed. That is a crawler. 32 dodge. That's pretty good. These guys are slow and there's obstacles in the way, so they're not going to reach the wall. You, with your regular bow, you'll eliminate dodge. Still going to take 2 turns to shoot him. If I use the power shot, he has a 57% chance of dodging. So I guess we're going to hit him with this. And just plink away. These 2 are close enough, unfortunately. Let's power shot that guy. And he's not going to reach me. He's not going to reach me. They're not going to reach me. So, okay. They'll move forward. The ballistas will plink away at him. You can drink some potion. You've used a tiny bit of mana. 11. Might as well drink your final one here. Alright. I think that's every... You've got one more shot. Sure. He's probably not going to break through his armor. Oh, the crit did. Alright. Good. Ballista kept him off the walls. Let's see what we've got here. This guy could actually probably use magic missile now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty successful. Let's wait and have this person... I mean, I kind of want to shoot another death ray through these guys. Let's go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have chances at some criticals there, but not many. Come over here. Use a death ray. And then just, I guess, your regular attack on one of them. Let's do a regular attack on that guy. He's isolated, hoping to kill him. Didn't. That was a lot of weakness. So I'm kind of tempted to shoot a lightning bolt into here. Because it will trickle down and kill a bunch of them, I think. That it did. And then the archer here. This might not be a bad time to use the Arctic Blast. It'll hit and injure a bunch of these guys and stun them. Since they're all hurt anyway, it might be sufficient. Didn't stun these 2 who are closest, but they're hurt enough now they can't get anywhere. So we'll call that a win. These guys... Let's see, you've got 1 attack left. Go ahead and slow down that guy, I guess. And fall back behind the walls. You're out. You, my friend. Let's go with power shot. Nothing super juicy for the power shot. Let's see what this guy can do instead. First. I can... 2 clumped together is not my ideal for either weapon set, unfortunately. Let's do axe swing. Because of the huge crit chance, that makes that a better attack, I think, ultimately. Axe swing. Sword. fall back. Might be in range of somebody. No, just out. That's good. So that means my archer man can just pick some of these guys off instead. I think the ballistas will take them out, so we'll let them live, actually. We'll kill him. We'll get out the longbow, shoot that guy, and shoot... whatever, we'll snipe him. And you've got one left. Good to go. The ballistas did pick those two off, so they are proving handy. This is a perfect little line for me. We'll skip through. I could use my dash attack, but actually I think the axe will be better here. I guess I'll just hit him again. Come over here, switch the sword, do the skip through attack, and that side is secure. With these doodles, let's drop that in here. Let's step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you'll finish this one off, hopefully. Okay. Then she can step up with her magic missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she could do it again. I don't think so, though. I think we'll just plink away with these and then let the archer finish them. Come forward. Power shot. Power shot. Regular shot. And regular shot. And that should do it. So yeah, she's got a penalty, if I recall, to experience, so it's going to slow her down a bit. Everyone else, though, is still progressing nicely. 32 kills, and only didn't get that much experience. It's a little disappointing, actually. This guy only got 19. You can see, though, usually the archers, in my experience, well, they all can be really powerful. The archers are good at picking off the individuals and doing a massive amount of damage to a single target. This one, she had a good round. Her equipment set and moves are pretty nice. Anything special here? Nope, I don't think so. This was the less ideal one, with huge hordes coming from both directions. Let's check out what our prowess is here we've unlocked. The closest omen, 2 pips. The closest point the mist can be is farther from the haven. I didn't know there was a minimum distance, so that's an interesting one. I don't know if it's worth 2 pips, but that does mean you don't have to worry about, well, you might still have to worry about the seer to push him back. But, yeah, again, something else to consider. Lots of different options how to do it. Let's actually come over here. I've got a crap load of this tainted essence. Yeah, I gotta go through all this stuff. Okay. So I can unlock, and these, a lot of these, if you unlock them, you can use right away in your current run. The first time I think I actually successfully did a playthrough, you didn't have to unlock these. These were just available, and I just built a crap load of traps. And it was very effective. So yeah, you can boost your stats on your characters, their regeneration, their armor, experience gain, but you can see that one's very expensive. I've already leveled up twice. This is the final one. More uncommon level ups would be good, actually. And I'm about to level some people up. The weapon variety ones are pretty cheap to start with. This is a pretty interesting omen, but it takes 2 pips, and it takes a lot of tainted essence. You gain 3% damage every morning for the first 6 days, and then 2% damage after that. Not bad. This one lets your characters die once, and then they come back the next turn with 1 health. Starting with extra materials. The amount of houses is increased by 1. That's actually huge for economy stuff too. Actually, I like that a lot. I'm kind of tempted to get that one. Although, more uncommon level ups are pretty handy too, getting those extra bonuses. And I can actually get that one this time. So let's do that. 6,200. Alright. That's fine. Let's take a look at our items. And actually, do we want to take a pile of corpses so we can get an item out of there? These are just small corpse piles. You didn't get enough to get any corpse piles up here? That's too bad. Well, I think this one, I certainly want to focus on the items here. So, alright, let's see what we get. Pile of corpses. Woolen armor. Extra move, extra mana. Bonus to isolation. Those are okay. This, however, might be critical. We will probably take that. Slows you down. Rifles, base, all slow you down 1 movement point, which is kind of funny. I'm not a huge fan of the hand crossbow. This is a rare one, so it has some extra bonuses. But the fact this is level 3 and does a lot of damage, and you'll see why when I get to the stats here. For this one, epic pants. Okay, so for certain builds, this would actually be pretty nice. I mean, 12 block, 40 armor almost. I mean, this, if you want to have a fighter that stands out in front and doesn't have to keep dashing in and out, this could be actually pretty nice for that. And there's a perk, I don't remember what it's called, spiky armor, that when enemies hit you, they get hit back for, I don't know, whatever your block amount is, by 200% or something, so doubled back. So your block protects your guy, and you're dealing tons of damage back out at people. But we're not going for that now. This, we can compare to... I guess this is... I wanted to compare it to the offhand wand, but again, I don't think I can. Who has the offhand wand? You do. I'm not a big fan of any of these. I could re-roll. Because this I could give to my person with Magic Missile and just give her a slightly more powerful Magic Missile. But instead, well, plus 18% reliability is not bad. And accuracy. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, let's do... Actually, I think we'll call it here. I can kind of knock those out, and then when we start again, we'll go through with the preparation, and then the next day's fight, or night's fight as it is. So, thanks for watching along. I don't know if we're gonna try to get a 6th fighter. How many do we have? We've only got 4. A 5th fighter. We need at least 5. Because eventually, the final night, we're going to have attackers coming from all directions, I think, and boss creatures and stuff coming down. And 4 fighters just can't manage with all the enemies are coming around. So I think we're going to have to upgrade this and get another person. But that means less money for items and things. So it's a delicate balancing act. We'll see. I'll think about it, and we'll figure it out next time. Thanks.